So I'm looking at this, I don't know, it's Reels on YouTube. It's on the DJs, Remixers, and Producers page. It's a podcast with some DJs I'm not familiar with. But anyway, one of them is talking about some DJ that they know were asked to do this party, and they booked it as a party, and they showed up and it was a wedding. And they're saying that there's this thread on Reddit where people are lying to DJs, telling them that it's something other than a wedding, and then springing it on them last minute that it's a wedding when they show up or whatever. And, I mean, to me, it's funny because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know that it makes a difference. And here's why, guys. Like, I'm doing a wedding tonight, right? And I've got to do a separate ceremony system. I've got to worry about the weather conditions. I've got to worry about these entrance songs for ceremony. I've got to worry about prelude. I've got to worry about recessional. I've got to worry about the bridal entrance, the first dance, multiple setups. You know, starting at like 3, going until I don't know how late. And I've been in prep for this, you know, for the better part of the week, just kind of getting equipment ready and trying to figure logistics out and putting the timeline together. And then, of course, there's the actual labor of doing it. Now, that's why I charge what I charge for a wedding. Now, if somebody just wanted me to show up and jam tunes, and it happened to be a wedding, I'd be fine with that. You don't have to lie to me and tell me it's something else. If you require nothing, except maybe like one request for like a first dance, fine. I'm not putting the time in. I'm not thinking about your event like I would be if it was a wedding reception. So, it's not like I'm giving away parties that aren't weddings. I'm still making money on parties that aren't weddings, right? I'm charging for, you know, essentially what the equipment is and my time. Wedding's going to cost more because it's going to take more of my time in prep. If I don't have to do the prep, what do I care? What difference does it make? Now, if I have a client that calls me and says, yeah, we're having a party other than a wedding, and we'd like a song as we enter to do a dance to, and then we need a microphone for some speeches, and otherwise just jam tunes, fine. I mean, I don't have to prepare for that much. I've got to download a song. I've got to provide a wireless microphone. Big deal. Who cares? I just don't see where this is a problem. It's not like I'm arbitrarily charging more for a wedding because it's a wedding. I'm charging more for weddings because they're a pain in the butt. With all the prep and the hand-holding and the planning and the timeline creation and all that. That's where the cost comes in. That's why it costs what it costs. That's why ceremony costs what it costs. That's why reception costs what it costs. Not because it just happens to be a wedding. If it's easy peasy, yeah. As long as you're charging enough money to cover your equipment costs, your labor costs, and your out-of-pocket costs, you're good. Who cares? So, if there is really a scam out there where people are telling DJs it's something other than a wedding, as long as the prep isn't big, it doesn't matter. I just don't see this as a problem like some people are seeing it as. Personally, I don't see it as a big problem. It doesn't matter what kind of event it is. If I'm involved in a lot of prep, then it's going to cost more. If it's just showing up and jamming tunes, who cares? I don't know. Just some thoughts on that. I don't think it's as big of a deal as they are saying it is. So, anyway, that's it. I'm turning the camera off. Got a gig tonight. We'll see you later. I'll do a gig log tomorrow. Practice and enjoy.